Konnichiwa, good morning, Shubprapta, goeiemorgen, guten Morgen, bonjour, buenos dias, buongiorno, top of the morning to you, and welcome to the Daily Sports Show here on Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Wern. Good morning to you all, or good afternoon to evening, wherever you are today. I can never get this right. Check out our topics. There it is. We've got a bit of rugby, FA Cup football, American sports, big American sports today. We've got a bit of tennis as well. Those are our topics today. But of course, on a Sunday or on a Saturday, there is only one place where to start. And this is our host city for today. It is the most beautiful, very beautiful town called Perth. They're in Western Australia. G'day, mate. Check out these. Look at that. Look at that. Don't look at the water. It's shark infested. But hey, it's nice. Beautiful Perth. I think I'm going to keep that photo there, right there. I like that one. Stunning Perth, Western Australia. And if you guys don't know where that is, check it out. Right there on the west coast. Beautiful Perth. The reason I took Perth this morning because we did the Western Force yesterday, who did lose to the Reds, I think it was. We had such a long day of rugby yesterday. Unbelievable. Just going back. The chat has been amazing this morning. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'll come to you guys later. But let's start off there with some rugby. URC yesterday. Let's check out the results there. There we go. Yesterday we had the Bulls thrashing Zebras 63-24. Connaught losing to Munster 24-30. The Scarlets beating the Ospreys 38-22. Vik, the Sharks losing to Leinster 10-7. That was a bit of a shit show there by the Sharks. We had Benetton beating Cardiff by 1 point, 20-19. And at the end, another bad performance there by the Lions. 42-0 for the Warriors against the Lions. It was 42-0 at halftime. That was a long 80 minutes of rugby, I must say. That was a long 80 minutes of rugby. But there's only one place to go. I promised Vik I would do something on this guy because Vik was very upset yesterday. Like me on Saturday, on Friday night after the Stormers lost, but never mind. This man, Jarl Penix, this man couldn't catch a ball. He was dropping everything. And you can't give him a jackass for that, Vik. I'm sorry, you can't. But you can give him Butterfingers. Yes, he's the Butterfingers of the day. That boy couldn't hold on to anything. He was dropping everything. He had a right time there. So it wasn't a good display by Mr. Penix. But let's check out the table quickly. We have Leinster out there in the lead. Glasgow is back to second. The Bulls and the Sharks. But it gets down interesting down low there. As you can see, Ulster's on 37, Benetton on 36, Edinburgh 36, Cardiff 36, the Stormers 35, Scarlets 33, and there's a couple of other teams at the bottom. The Lions are still in there because they do have 4 home games, the last 4 games of the season. So that is the URC table. And the URC are out of here. We're going to go into a bit of Super Rugby yesterday. We did have some Super Rugby. There we go. Just go quickly, the Saturday results. There was the Crusaders losing to Moana Pacifica, 29-45. First ever victory of Moana Pacifica in Christchurch by the Crusaders. We had the Reds, which game was the Reds against the Forge, which was on this channel. The Reds won 28-24. It was a great game of rugby, especially the first half was absolutely amazing. But it can only be this man here, Ardie Savea of Moana Pacifica, scoring 2 tries. Legend, all black, monster rugby player. Ardie Savea gets our star man of the day. Let's check out the table quickly there. Queensland Reds are now first. Chiefs, Crusaders, still early days in the Super Rugby. We'll catch up on that one in the weeks to come. Then we had a little bit of FA Cup football. Wait, got to get the rugby out of here. FA Cup football. We had yesterday Fulham losing out to Crystal Palace 3-0. And Brighton losing to Forest on penalties. It was a 0-0 and on penalties 4-3. So good luck to them. Then, of course, we had a little bit of international football as well. The leagues are back on. Just a couple of the big boys here. We had Real Madrid beating Legan 3-2. Espanyol and Atletico Madrid drawing 1-1. We had Bayern München beating St. Pauli 3-2. Monterrey And Tijuana, my Tijuana, 1-1. And Juventus beating Genoa. And of course, I just check out, that is Tijuana's logo. If that's not a pimp logo, I don't know what it is. Huh? Is that a Chucacabre? I don't know. But that's Tijuana, my team in Mexico. Oh, wait, I gotta get rid of it. One moment there. And that's the football. And it's out of here. Then, of course, we're going to go straight into the American sports. There we have it. That's a big segment here on the channel. There was a lot of hockey last night. Some of it is still on. We're going to go through it quickly. The Sabres losing out to the Flyers 4-7. We had the Islanders losing to the Lightning 3-5. Nikita Kucherov had 1 goal and 3 assists there for the Lightning. We had the Blues beating the Avalanche 2-1. The Devils beating the Wild 5-2. Nico Hirsch, our Swiss boy there, scored 3 goals. He'll come up afterwards. We had the Golden Knights, Vik Golden Knights, 3-1 against the Predators. The Blue Jackets losing to the Senators 2-3. The Maple Leafs beating the Kings 3-1. The Bruins losing to the Red Wings 2-1. I'm just going to check if the other games are still on. They just finished now. The Flames lose to the Oilers in overtime 2-3. The Rangers beat the Sharks 6-1. That just finished now. And one game still going on. That is the Dallas Stars against my Kraken. I've resigned. I'm a Kraken fan. If you want. It's 4-1 to the Stars. So let's get the tabs out there. But there's only one star man of the day. Nico Hirscher, our boy from Switzerland, for the Devils, scoring his hat-trick. Fantastic stuff there. Good job, Nico. And that is the NHL. And it's out of here. Going to the NBA. There we go. We've got some results there. I'll go quickly through them. Oh, wait. We got rid of the... Yeah, we got rid of the topics. That's good. Okay, and it's NBA in there. Let's go through it. We have the Magic beating the Kings 121-91. Panchero there with 24.6 rebounds and 6 assists. We had the Nets knocking off the Washington Wizards 115-112. We had Vic's Miami Heat beating the 76ers. The 76ers are just a shit show this year. 118-95. Tyler Hero with 30 points, 7 assists. We had the Mavericks pipping the Bulls 121-19. We had the Lakers beating the Grizzlies 134-127. Reeves with 31.7 rebounds and 8 assists for the Lakers. We had the Pacers losing out to the Oklahoma City Thunder at 111-132. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 33.7 rebounds and 8 assists. And last but not least, it was the Celtics beating the Spurs 121-111. Jason Tatum, 29 points, 10 rebounds and 8 assists. That was the NBA. And it's out here. Now we're going to come to a segment that I know absolutely not much about, but I'm going to get through it anyway. Major League Baseball. And while I was doing this, I was checking. I had to look about 4 times. Is that a right result? The Brewers lost to the Yankees 9-20. I've never seen that. 9-20. That must have been an absolute hammering. Unbelievable. I've never seen a result like that before in the Major League Baseball. We have the Angels beating the White Sox 1-0. We had the Twins losing to the Cardinals 5-1. We had the Oilers beating the Blue Jays 5-9. And we had the Phillies beating the Nationals 11-6. But there was more baseball. We had the Pirates losing to the Marlins 5-4. We had the Giants losing to the Reds 2-3. And the Guardians losing to the Royals 3-4. But it's not enough. There's more. We had the Oakland Athletics beating the Mariners 4-2. We had the Red Sox losing to the Rangers 3-4. The Mets losing to the Astros 1-2. The Braves losing to the Padres 1-0. We had the Cubs beating the what they call Diamondbacks 4-3. And the Tigers leading to the Dodgers 3-7. That's Major League Baseball and that's audio. There was a bit of March Madness going on. We'll go straight to the ladies. I didn't put that up because it is daylight saving time. And I was up a bit late. But there were some games last night with the ladies. Texas beating Tennessee. I'm just going to go through the results. TCU beating Notre Dame. UConn beating Oklahoma, and USC beating Kansas State. And by the men, there were just 2 games last night. We had Florida beating Texas Tech and Duke beating Alabama. That's March Madness and it's out of here. And then last but not least, we're going to the tennis. Yes, it is the Miami Open, and yes, there was a final. I could still watch the last bit of that one after the rugby. And yes, Arina Sabalenka, that was actually me. She was on the phone there, talking to Wern, blowing me a kiss, of course. Arina, thanks for that, sweetie pie. Victory for Arina Sabalenka in the Miami Open. Fantastic stuff there. But there is still another final today, and that's between these 2 men. Mensik of the Czech Republic and the GOAT himself, Novak Djokovic. Those 2 will fight it out today for the Miami title. And that's the tennis, and it's out of here. So I'm just going to check it back in the stream. Absolutely amazing. I'm just going to quickly... No, there were so many people in the stream. I'm not going to go through it. There are so many in there today. Absolutely amazing. You guys are fantastic. But I love the chats. Really, absolutely love the chats in the morning. You guys make my day. But I did put out a poll quickly. Because I do drink the white stuff in the morning. That tastes good. Good Swiss milk. Best milk in the world. Sorry about that, guys, but it is. To drink in the morning. Orange juice got 16%. Love a bit of orange juice myself. Milk, 16%. And of course, coffee. Hands out leader with 55%. And then tea with 13%. Listen here, coffee, I've tried twice in my life. Can't drink the stuff. It's like, no, I can't get it down. And tea is something you drink when you're sick. So stay with the white stuff or the yellow stuff, whatever tickles your fancy. Guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is the last show on the weekend we have. We have nothing else on today. So Vik and I are going to chill and relax. Vik will be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Central European time. Hope you can digest the daylight saving time. That hour has been stolen, man. That's bad. Mike is in the house. Mike, how's it, man? That kiss was for me. No, she was chatting to me there. Arena, no, she's all mine. My wife said that's perfectly okay. You know, got those list of celebrities you can date and never mind. We won't go there. So everyone out there, enjoy your weekend. Go out with the family, have some fun, make good decisions. And to everybody out there, Danny, count the snow blocks, my friend out there in Alaska. Everybody out there, enjoy your weekend, guys. Take care, be safe, and join Vik tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Guys,